Hello friends, today now we are going to look about microorganisms. So how like it will be the organisms, where it will be, what is the function and how like it will be useful or harmful to us. So about that microorganisms. The name only going to show that micro means is a very smallest organisms is a micro. Commonly the organisms means all living things is called as also known as organisms. So very smallest living things, very smallest animals is called as microorganisms. So microorganisms is the branch, the study about the microorganisms is called as microbiology. So we are going to study about, we are going to search about that, so know about in one of the branch. In that biology, one of the branch is microbiology. So study about that microorganisms. Then next we are look in that microorganisms where it will be present. Throughout the world, the microorganisms is present in everywhere. So like is in terrestrial, on the land, in water or aquatic or in air. Even though in fire also some microorganisms are present. So very coldest area, any place the microorganisms are present. Some are present on the plant, some are present in human beings or in or on animals. So the microorganisms are present everywhere in the world. So in that commonly some are very useful to us, some are very harmful to us. So is called as useful and harmful microorganisms. All microorganisms is going to divide as a two types. One is a useful microorganism, one is harmful microorganism. Same name only going to show which one is useful to us is we call it as useful microorganism. Which one is they are going to give harm like diseases or whatever is there. So call it as harmful microorganisms. Yes, some are example of these. These all first of all examples of microorganism. From these some are the example of useful, some are the example of harmful microorganism. First we are look about the bacteria. It's a very famous, already you know that very famous of microorganism is bacteria. In that bacteria also some are useful, some are harmful. Already in regular, in daily life we are observing two type of bacteria. Is the first one useful. We know that in the curd, yes, when the milk is converted into curd, the presence of bacteria. So that is useful bacteria we observed in our surroundings or in our home. So that is a Lactobacillus. The name is a bacteria. The Lactobacillus bacteria presents in that curd. Yes, when the milk is converted to curd, only the presence of the bacteria, the Lactobacillus. So one more is like some of the example is harmful. Yes, TB, you know that popularly the tuberculosis is one of the disease. The disease will come through that bacteria. So that is a like leprosy. That is also one of the disease. It will become through harmful bacteria. So microorganisms, one of the bacteria as a useful and harmful. So one of the example. Then fungus. Yes, fungus also popularly you are observed in your home. That is the first one. Okay, we will go to the harmful fungus, bread mold. So in that bread, commonly we are observe the green or the ash color like hair-like structures on the bread, where it will be in wet position, wet conditions. That is called as the fungus. So that is harmful. They are going to give diseases. When we are at the type of bread, it will going to give the diseases. So that is fungus is harmful fungus. One more is that very useful to us, the penicillin. Commonly the penicillin is one of the fungus very useful to us. That is a penicillin like is a medicine. So also known as antibiotics. So we are going to get the antibiotics, medicines from some funguses. So that is called as useful fungus. Here one of the example is penicillin. Penicillin commonly we are going to give when we are injured, we are going to protect from harmful bacteria with help of fungus. That is a penicillin. Penicillium notatum, it will be help as a medicine, as a antibiotics. This is one of the microorganism. Then you are observe the third one is protozoans. Protozoans also one of the microorganism. All these we are observed only with microscope. Why? Because very smallest we can't look our naked eye. With the help of microscope we are observing amoeba. Actually in the protozoans not like that, as a fungus and bacteria, all harmful only, means all are going to give diseases to us. So no useful to us, but it will be amoeba or protozoans are as a like food for other animals. So indirectly they are going to give food to other animals, but in our wise they are going to harm to us. So all protozoans are harmful microorganisms only. So that is one of the example, amoeba, chlamydomonas, and next some are there, all are the protozoans, all are harmful to us. Next one is the one of the microorganisms are algae. So one of the example is blue green algae, brown algae, some organisms are there. These are all same like that, not useful to us, so harmful to us. They are going to give diseases to us like the irritation, itching, like skin allergy by the protozoans and algae. But these are smallest plant. Algae is also known as blue green algae. Very smallest plant means they are contain the chloroplast. They prepare their own food. It is called as the smallest plant, phytoplanktons. Very small plant in the world is only the algae. Why? Because the chloroplast is present, they prepare their own food. So some of the examples are blue and brown, green algae. These are all harmful microorganisms. Yes, diseases. So not only these, some very danger microorganisms are there, like is a virus. In that throughout the world, very smallest microorganism is virus. So very popular is the disease HIV and AIDS. These are going to get through the virus only. The HIV and what is the difference in between two? Means HIV, that is the name of the virus. Human immunodeficiency virus, the virus name. What will do the virus? Anywhere the virus not going to any useful thing to us, only that harmful. AIDS the disease name. So AIDS, one of the very dangerous disease is due to by HIV. So HIV the virus name, AIDS is a disease name. These are so because of the virus we are going to get the diseases. So some are not have still now medicine. So this maximum in the microorganisms, only few are as a useful to us like bacteria and fungus, remaining all harmful to us. So about the microorganisms and where it will be placed, how like that function or may be useful or harmful, study about that microorganisms is microbiology. This is a one of the branch or part of biology. This is about the microorganisms.